Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. The cacti farm is going well. However, I did not want to finish the whole thing completely off screen. I wanted to do some of it on screen. And it's already been giving me results. Okay, I've been getting plenty of cacti for it. And all this cacti will be used for dye and other useful amenities in the future. 59. And the thing is that if I just stand here, no matter what, they're all going to come to me. Because they just keep falling down. Completely automated system. I really like it. Although I think I can make it better. How is the question? That is the real question that I ask myself. Because sometimes they get stuck here. I don't want them to get stuck there, though. At the same time, it's not as though I can just... Well, I guess I could put a sign here. But then it just stays down there. They'll get stuck. I don't really know how to make it so they don't get stuck at any point. That is the hard part. In addition, I'm going to need a little bit more glass. And then we can update the world, I believe. I'm pretty sure we can update the world now because we already have everything we need to update the world. Interesting. At this point, all of the wheat has finished growing. At least it seems to have. Yes, it has. So, whoa, lag. And I know what's lagging the game. The cacti just lags this game. Like, you will never believe how much the cacti lags this game. And it's also the recording software. When I record, this game also lags a lot. I'm not sure if I just need a better recording software at that point, or if it's something that I'm doing wrong. Because I know the laptop runs the recording software. And it really doesn't like me doing that because it causes this slowdown. Other than that, I think this little series is going well. So the progression series is just, we're making progress. And that's the aim, to show off all this new stuff that was added to the game. Yes, technically this farming aspect of the game was already in it. However, I just wanted to do it later rather than right away because it shows off more. Because I didn't really need this to be the first thing I did in the world. Okay. So much wheat. I wonder how much wheat we got out of it. You know what? Let me check. 30 wheat from that. Excellent. We now have a lot more resources. Now, the real tragedy of sorts is that this farm, like I said, causes a lot of lag. And it's not the #1 most efficient cacti farm. However, when it decides to work, the way it works is that they build up like this. And then once the block updates for the second time, because if you go over here a little bit, it's already there, but as you can see, it hasn't broken down. Well, the block needs to update one more time so that the game will register, because as you can see, there's no texture there, simply because that's a glitch in the game. But once it updates again and puts the next cacti on top, both of them break, and that results in a fall. Why is that the case? It's an old glitch. That's the best I can really offer you in terms of an explanation, because truth is, Minecraft used to be buggy. I mean, people made fun of Bedrock when it first came out and how buggy it was. But if you actually analyze alpha versions of Minecraft, these was buggy. Okay? Just straight up, like, 06 levels of buggy. I mean, fall through the world levels of buggy. It was insane. Other than that, this update's done. I'm not going to get the sugarcane discs in this go, simply because I don't think it's worth it. At least not yet. Oops, other chest. Yeah, we have something like 30 per go, and then that means I missed one here. Yep. That means I missed a little bit more. Yeah, we get 96 each time, which means that we are adding to the thing rather quickly. I need to finish the glass, and then we'll be done with the cacti farm. And then we can finally update. The good news is I put some glass to cook while off screen, because you guys don't need to see me cook all this glass. At least I hope you don't need to see it. Is this enough? Hopefully. Oh, I also ran out of coal, so let me add some to my inventory. I haven't gone mining yet. I've just been harvesting the resources I need. I'm not really sure what I want to do with the with the cacti, but I think that I'm going to be using it along with the bone farm, which will currently it's only an arrow farm, but eventually become a bone farm, to make lime green wool so that I can replace the floors once the update changes. Because as of now, while I do like the update, it is technically buggy. Whoa, and this lag is unbelievable. I mean, I know that I said that the lag would get worse as time went along and as the world got bigger, but damn, I didn't mean that badly. 7 cacti, that's not the worst. I mean, it's more cacti than I will ever need. I could just stand here for an entire day and, well, likely I will have finished all my required cacti for the entire world and never need it again. That's honestly the most likely outcome. Come on. And of course, let's say I placed one up here where the torch is, which I can do. That wouldn't be impossible to do. In fact, it'd be really easy to do it. It wouldn't be the most beneficial thing to do in the long run. I mean, I could. There's nothing exactly stopping me from doing so. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I have enough. I actually have more than enough. You know what? Let's do it. This design, it's pretty standard. I don't think that there are too many ways to build the cacti farm in Minecraft. I mean, I could add another... What is this? You see that there's slowdown as I fall downwards, which means something. Lag. Cruel lag. And I don't think enemies can spawn on glass now that I analyze it. So it's actually smart to put glass here. Whoa. It's not the most appealing design, I will promise you that much, but when it works, it works. Whoa. Yikes. This slowdown is ridiculous. Okay, I gotta turn on the frames checker because this is unreal. This has to be a bug. There's no way this is how the game is actually. It's because every few seconds the cacti grows, and then that gets added to this section, like this. So I'll break this section down, and then pick this up. How many is this? 12. Well, it's more than I'll ever need, so I guess I'll just finish up the floor and then call it a day. I'm impressed with how well the cacti farm actually came out. I will admit, at what time will you be free? Turns out I might have some extra time left over, depending on how my peers' schedule goes. I just got a message. It was interesting, to say the least. So yes, this cacti will fall into me. And the beauty of this design is that you can see it from the other sides. It'll fall through there, and eventually it makes its way towards me. Whee! And just like that, we now have infinite cacti. Isn't it pretty? And it keeps adding too. Just as long as I stand here, I'll keep getting cacti. I was actually getting cacti as I was building it, which was the best part. Fine. Time. Okay. So that's the idea behind the cacti farm. Other than that, it was just an excellent excuse to make this farm because I haven't made a cacti farm since... When was the last time I made a cacti farm? I don't think I ever actually made a legitimate cacti farm. I think I've made cacti walls before, but it was never automated. Look at that. We got automated farms prior to the introduction of pistons. Ta-da! That's insane, though. So this is 2 of them, which means that in order to do this, like so, I'm going to add this next section, like so. And then from here, we add the cobblestone and make this the final barrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Build this up 1. And then add these 2 over here. Eventually, once we get the look at how many cacti this is. This is so effective. It's unbelievable how fast this works. I don't think I ever, outside of zero tick farms, this is probably the most effective way to make a cacti farm. If you guys know what a zero tick farm is, well, then you probably know more about Minecraft than I do. Just to let you know what I mean by that. It just looks nice too. I don't actually hate this design. Okay. Let's add the glass so that we don't fall off in the future. Pick up the extra 24, 25, 26, 27. You see that? It just keeps coming. And the problem is that if I leave this section, then the game will lag for a bit. But the good news is that eventually we'll get hoppers and stuff, and I'll be able to add it to the farm. Problem is, I don't know when that is. That's a long time from now. A very long time from now. But at least you can say that I'm not a useless player. So that's 3. So that's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that'll be... It means I don't actually need this section. Well, I don't actually need it, because the whole point of this is that it would be a location discard, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. However, because this section right here doesn't actually have anything holding it, there's no need to place anything here. And as such, I can kind of just leave it open like this. Does it look interesting? Yes, it does. Is it the most effective design? No, not really. But does it add a different shape to the building? Of course it does. I want to have some level of differentiation between each of the platforms. Otherwise, they all just end up looking the same, and that's never good. So I need 1, 2, I need 3 more glass. That's fine. I knew it wasn't enough. But hey, it's completed. We can finally update the game. How does it feel, ladies and gentlemen? Feels good. At least for me it does. I need to get more wood. I have no idea I was using this much. And if you guys are curious what I used for the floor of the cacti farm, I actually used the wood instead because I was getting kind of bored of the same cobblestone look. And while, for those of you guys, I don't know why I keep repeating myself or if I deleted it, but the truth is that I used to play a lot of Skyblock Survival as a kid. And that's why there's so much cobblestone in my buildings. And I just fallen in love with the old cobblestone texture. I really like it more than the new texture. I like it significantly more than the new texture, believe it or not. Especially when the world is darker. Like right here where it's a dark design. I think this texture looks cooler than the new one. But I understand things change. That's part of how everything is. And I gotta move on, right? I have to move on. I have so much stuff. So much that I don't actually need. It's crazy. I forgot to get the wood. Okay. I'll go pick that up right now. And then we'll update. And see what happens. It's weird, you know, when I don't put music on and I just want to talk, it's as if the game doesn't feel quiet anymore. But as soon as I want to put music on, I just sound very, very quiet. And I think the idea behind that is that I'm forced to talk, otherwise it's just idle noise, and even I can pick up idle noise without thinking about it. Okay, so in the next update, I'm going to be doing another wood cutting section because we've gotten below 9 stacks, and that's never good. The rule of thumb is I always want at least 9 stacks wooden planks in some chest at some point in time. But of course, when we do this, I need to go back to the safe house so that I can restart the world from there. It's crazy how all of this has been forming almost as if by some miracle it's been working. And we haven't even started the bottom floor. This is just the top floor where I get the current project done. You know, this is just the farms. Down here is gonna be, you know, we already have the storage room and the jukebox. We're gonna have the nether portal and then more and then update related activities over there. We're gonna be building in the water. So I realized not, you know, following down continuously is not as fun, and maybe I could even connect the water from there to the main house. It's an idea. It's in order to have multiple entrances and have an excuse to go over there more often, because right now that house is just kind of sitting there, not really doing anything for me or for anyone. And while I don't mind that, man, this would be the greatest OSHA regulation violation in the world if it wasn't Minecraft. I don't know, it's just funny to me. Wow, look at how fast it works. I'm amazed. And there's no redstone in this too, that's the best part. And because it's made of glass, mobs don't spawn here. Glass and water, specifically. So nothing bad can even spawn here in the first place. That's crazy to me, how that works out. It's almost intentional in a way, and yet it's not. Let's just make this into glass. I know I wasted a coal there, but with how many coal I end up obtaining in each mining session, it's okay. No, chicken. Let's just patch up the glass and then call it a day. How's that? 1, 2, and I need one more, and I can call it for real. Come on. Come on. 3. Excellent. I wonder how I'm going to post this for the full release version of the video. That's the real question. I'm not actually sure myself. I really am not. But what I am sure of is that this design is super legitimate. You know, this is the kind of designs I like in Minecraft. You know, and from other directions, this probably looks really cool. Let's analyze it from the bottom and then just swim over or something. Because look, if you're from below, if you look at it from below, and you don't know what it is, you're just thinking, oh wow, he's doing some crazy cacti stuff over there. And because there's wood there, there's some differentiation from the rest of the base. It's unreal. And because it's not symmetrical in any way, shape, or form, well, outside of certain areas like this, it's multi-layered. It has a lot more depth than every other section of the platform, and that over there just became the water source, so it's instant, and it doesn't actually take up 8 directions. It's only 7. Well, 6 because the entrance is another direction, so it's 6 directions for 6 different farms. And then over here in this direction, we can start adding more to the game. Okay, more farms, more equipment, and we can get more lighting down here. Although I will admit that the lag is unreasonable at times. What is this? Alright, that's the pillar I did to go up there. So that when the nether update happens, I can put glowstone over there. Home sweet home. In other words, the work is finished and we can go back home. Because I think that's how I'm viewing this little house here. That hey, the work is finished. I can put my tools in the back of the house, you know, where no one really needs to be with it over there. And we can just relax from this point and then move on to the next update, which is a new day of work. We did really well. Oddly enough, we did really well. I did not actually expect to get that much done so quickly. And I think we're still on hard mode, if I recall correctly. I don't know if we wouldn't be. Are we still in hard mode? Oh, we're on peaceful mode. That's why. I was wondering what was going on. I thought I was playing on hard mode. Weird. Well, it's fine. I mean, it's bright enough that no hostile enemies spawn in any of these locations, so it's fine. Wow, this just looks really cool, though. I mean, from here, this looks like somebody's been working. It's weird, I know, but that's just how I see it. I think it's beautiful. I think it honestly is beautiful. I like these massive buildings with all the work on them. And we're able to connect into the water and go up and down in the water and have different platforms to get things done. You know, we can get 8 layers. I think we can even get a 3-layer up. Just to do it. I mean, I know I want the bed somewhere outside of here. I think I'll put the bed here, but still, this just looks cool to me. I mean, genuinely, to me, this looks really cool. I don't know about you guys. And I'm not saying this like, brag or anything. I just think it looks fascinating. So outside of getting the music discs, we did everything here. So let's end the game. And we just did 1.14. So we exit here. And then we restart the game. Like so. I will be cutting this out in the sped up version. Don't be worried about that. If you guys don't want to see that. It's so cool. Okay. Installation. Edit. 1.15. What adds in that? Okay. Alpha A 1.0.15 patched notes. What gets added here? It changes the perspective again, which means that the next episode is going to be a mining episode. Finally. Because this is technically a multiplayer update. Oh, that's cool. It also fixes some lag. And does it fix anything else? Can no longer move while in the inventory screen. Sad. And I can no longer place blocks in the same place with entities if it is covered with snow. Interesting. Other than that, this is going to be one of these. Wait. Did it? Save to here. Click save down here. And let's play it. I understand the risk. Not on me again. It's great, It does that every time. I don't know why it causes it. What causes it? We appear here. Whoa, let the game load the world. So up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. Whoa. Saving the level. Up, down, left. What's causing that? What? Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right. I know that the game needs to genuinely render distance. Let's put the render distance on tiny for a second. Wow, when you put the render distance on tiny, that's it? You can barely see anything. Play horror mode and now we load the render distance up and everything is back. So if I press E, I can no longer move in the world. I see. Let's see. They also would change this, right? Hard, fancy, frame rate off, frame rate on. I don't know what the frame rate limit is, but sure. FPS on. Now let's put it on off, just to see what's up. Bobbing. And you know what? Next episode will be the mining episode. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed.